Joining us to go all out on this story is TNT Tropang Giga assistant coach Sandy Arespacochaga. Good morning to you, Coach Sandy. Thank you so much for taking our call, and well, congratulations. I mean, what a win by TNT last night. You were able to keep San Miguel at bay in Game 5, and you're just one win away from successfully defending the title. I mean, you mentioned last time, of course, and syempre yung defense talaga will help you win against San Miguel. Aside from the defense, Coach, what factors would you say helped you win Game 5? All right, we're going to try to establish a better line, a connection. Coach Sandy, are you still there? Okay, we're going to try that again. So once again, we're going to be speaking with Assistant Coach Sandy regarding the Game 5 of the PNB Philippine Cup.
Morning, good morning.
There you go. Now I hear you. So, Coach, once again, let's go back to my first question. You know, aside...
Yeah, I heard it.
There you go. So what do you have to say to that, Coach?
Well, first of all, good morning to you and to everybody. I think, well, aside from what you mentioned about defense, I think the character of the team really showed. And Coach Chot mentioned it yesterday. You know, the fighting character, the ferociousness of the team, especially when we lost Jason to the injury. I think that says a lot about the players' resolve and their grit because, you know, Jason's one of our leaders, and with him being out, it took a lot of courage from the players to step up individually and collectively as a unit. So, and, you know, we're up against a very strong team. San Miguel Beermen, you know, they're no joke. So that really, really showed a lot from our players.
Well, I think the San Miguel Beermen would say the same of TNT. I mean, you are definitely a team to beat out there. Sabi mo nga yung mga heroes, di ba? Iba naman yung naging hero dito sa TNT in Game 5. Usually, sabi mo nga, Jason Castro or Mikey Williams. But this time, si Kelly Williams naman. He had 21 points, 4 of 6 from three-point land, along with 9 rebounds in last night's game. That's on top of guarding the best player of the conference, Junmar Fajardo. I mean, were you expecting this kind of performance from Kelly in Game 5? Parang, you know, where did that fire all come from, Coach?
I think Kelly's defense has been spectacular from Game 1. He's been tasked to guard Junmar, most of the series, and you know, that takes a lot out of a player, especially like you mentioned, Kelly's 40 years old already. So you know, but offensively, I think you know Kelly's been capable of scoring for us, and I think yesterday he had good looks, good opportunities, and he was in rhythm. And I think maybe, you know, Kelly's been playing with Jason for a long time. So maybe seeing Jason go out, you know, something clicked with Kelly that he had to step up offensively also. But, you know, not just Kelly, you know, Poy stepped up for us, Poy Aram. He played well too. Had 17 points, 7 rebounds, played good defense. And, you know, credit also to our guards who kept finding our big men and he kept feeding them when they were open. So, you know, it's really a team effort.
Yes, I think everybody seemed to be able to step up. I mean, Jason Castro, you mentioned nga, he got hurt, di ba? In the third quarter of last night's game, and we always talked about how brilliant, you know, has been in the finals. Any update? How is Jason doing now, and will he be able to come back tomorrow?
Well, we're hoping. It would depend, I guess, on how he feels tomorrow. We're going to have practice in a while. I doubt it that he'll be able to practice. We'll probably rest him and do therapy. Make sure, you know, our PTs, our doctors, our team doctors are on top of that situation, and will do whatever they can to make sure that Jason will be ready for tomorrow. But on our end, we have to make sure that we're ready just in case Jason won't be able to go. It's still gonna be, even though we won yesterday, still gonna be a very tough situation with Jason out probably, and then going up against a strong team like San Miguel with their backs against the wall. So we know that it's gonna be a very, very big task ahead of us.
Well, they seem to have been able to adjust in the fourth quarter. As you mentioned nga, big day tomorrow. TNT is just a win away from winning it all, Game 6. Tomorrow at the Araneta Coliseum, syempre San Miguel will not take this lightly. It's not going to go down without a fight. Coach, I mean, how are you guys making sure that this series will end tomorrow, will not extend na to Game 7?
Well, we have to make sure also that we stay focused and execute our game plan offensively and defensively. We can't get too far ahead and think that we're gonna win. We can't think that way because we're up against a formidable opponent. So we really have to make sure that starting today's practice, everyone's locked in and focused and not be distracted, and that's how we're going to get ready for tomorrow's game.
And Coach, one question, will Coach Chot be with you tomorrow?
Yes, of course. Coach Chot has been tremendous for us. When we lost him in those 2 games, that's when we lost. Ever since he's been back, we won 2 straight. I think Coach Chot mentioned to the team we've never beaten San Miguel 2 straight. Headed to last year's All Filipino bubble. We need every help we can get, and of course with Coach Chot there, that's a very big boost for us, and for sure he'll come up with a good game plan. The coaching staff will meet before our practice and will map out our game plan for tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Sandy. Good luck in Game 6. Once again, we just spoke to TNT Tropang Giga assistant coach Sandy Arespacochaga.